Hey guys, Matt here from the project, and today we're going over the marching drill. And this is one of my favorite drills you can do as a distance runner because there's so many things on your form and your skill that you can work on. So again guys, the three core pillars of being a distance runner, the three things that make you successful and to stave off injury and to run longer into life is your mobility. There's a lot that encompasses mobility, your strength, and your skill. So your skill is what we're going to focus on today, guys, with the marching drill. If I had to give somebody one exercise to work on their skill, this would 100% be it. So let's get right to it. So most of my head's going to be cut off for this. So if you want, you can enjoy looking at Billy Mills winning the 10,000 meters here on your left. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with I'll stand over here. We'll start with the single progression march. So this is very simple. All we're doing is, hey, it's driving this knee forward. You can start just, hey, I'm just going to stand here. Just hanging out. And the goal, what I'm doing is, I'm landing underneath my body when I'm doing this. I'm landing right underneath in the same spot. If you're not moving, you're landing in the same spot. I'm driving my knee forward. I'm not driving up, which I'll show you in a second what that looks like. If I'm driving up, I'm going to lean backwards. So we don't want that. We want, hey, I'm here. You can work on, hey, I can be a little quicker once you get used to it. Adding the arms as well. I like just kind of moving the elbow, but you could do one of these of getting the shoulders back as well. I like that. Hey, and so now we're gonna march it. So we're gonna be here. I'll start back here. I'll do both ways so you can see what they look like, and we're just move very, very slowly. Nothing crazy with this one. Just again, working on landing very close underneath your body. This is almost a segue into our next one, but still, the reason why I like this one is, hey, it's very, very simple and a great way for someone who's new to start working on their knee drive and landing close to the body. Two of the most common things that distance runners make mistakes of is they don't have a good knee drive and they land too far out in front of themselves. They overstep. Okay, the progression of that. Not much different, but a little bit. So we're going to be standing here, feet shoulder width apart, and when we drive up, there's this little bit of a transition, which I was kind of doing on the last one, but in place you can see, hey, my left foot is doing this little hops, little kick up here, where I bend my knee. And the goal for this, you can start out nice and easy like I was doing. Make sure my arms are doing what they're supposed to do. And actually, bam, get that quick transition. It's probably about as fast as I can go. So when I'm transitioning, a couple ways to do it. You can just quick come on the ball of your foot. When we move, we're going to have to move it. But when you're standing in place, I like to just barely come off the ground when I'm doing it. So I'm more, I'll show you from the side here. I'm more here and I'm bam, just coming up, it's hard to see with the carpet, but just barely bringing that foot off the ground. How you want to land? You can land a little bit on the ball of your foot or right midfoot. Both are fine, both are acceptable. It's hard to do this, don't land here, don't land pounding the ground. Okay, so now what does that look like going side to side? We're going to be here, and actually I'll do it this way for you. So we're going to progress, trying to work on this shifting. And so that was a little fast. Let me slow it down for you. So we're here. So this is the slowed down version. Hey, I'm aggressively moving forward. I'm landing underneath my body. I don't want this to happen where we're landing way out here. I don't want any space between my heel and my toe, on my big toe. So at least I want to land here, but try and make it more here. And as you get faster, there's a little bit more leeway that I'll give you when you're doing this. And again, driving that knee forward, not out, or not up, but forward. Because if we're driving up, we're going to lean back, and we're going to turn our glutes off. We're going to ride our glutes the whole time. Okay, the third one, final one. How to progress this even more. Now we actually get some float time. We get some air time in this. So the difference between running and walking, when we walk, all we are doing is leaning forward at the ankles and we're catching ourselves. And with running, we're just doing that a little more aggressively. And there's some float time between, that was a horrible example, I've strutted on that one, but there's some float time between each step. So there's a period of time when you are standing on one leg. So to do that one, we're going to be here. And I don't want it, I was kind of jumping a little, I was bouncing a little too much in the beginning. You just want to, bam, quick transition from side to side. And there's going to be a period of, hey, I'm floating. And just working on, hey, how quick can I transition? Again, knee drive forward, landing underneath your body, not leaning back when you're doing it. So, I'm going to do this guy. So what is that going to look like from the side? Go back this way. I'm a little bouncy when I do it. And you can turn that into, hey, let me work on progressing this into going into a run. So you could do that drill, I'll show you again, hey, I'll get to a certain point, and then I will go into my run after we've done it. I don't have enough space here to do it, but I'll make a video showing that. So those are the 3 progressions, guys.